Alright everyone, hello and welcome to the weekend preview for November 8th, 2015. For the very first time, I'm attempting to keep this video as short as possible because I've really just done a really blowout video explaining everything regarding Fallout 4, clearing up rumors and streaming stuff, all kinds of stuff, over on my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming. I put it up as the main video on that channel, at least for today, to clear up everything. So really the purpose of the weekend preview this week, if you can believe it, will be just to talk about the week in preview, and that's about it. In fact, I've been so busy these past few days, I put in two 12-hour plus gameplay days to try to finish up games like Halo 5 and Assassin's Creed Syndicate and get as far as I could in WWE before I put that on hiatus. And of course, the past few days, I've been going crazy with Call of Duty. In fact, as soon as I finish filming this, I'm playing more Call of Duty to get my final gameplay session in for the week. So that being said, I'm going to try to make this short and sweet so everyone understands. It's Fallout 4 week. I'm wearing my Nuka-Cola shirt, as you can see. I'm a huge fan. I cannot wait to play this game tomorrow. Yes, that is right. I'm playing Fallout 4 as starting tomorrow, November 9th. Yes, I have permission from Bethesda to play it then. Again, if you want the full explanation, head over to DSP Gaming. I'll even put a link in the description of this video so you can watch that video and get the full explanation, because I don't want to go into full explanation here. It takes too long. What I do want to tell you is answer the common questions. Number one, yes, I'm playing it on Xbox One, which I guess I lucked out because I heard this is the superior version, that there's frame rate drops on PS4. That's just pure luck. I actually had said earlier in the year I wanted to play this on Xbox One because I preferred the Xbox One controller. So it looks like that's the version that I'll be playing on Xbox One starting tomorrow, okay? Number two, when will I start playing? Well, tonight, Sunday night, no. Not even allowed. There's an embargo until tomorrow. So tonight, immediately following when I'm filming this video, I'm going to film my final maybe hour and a half, 2 hours tops of Black Ops 3 multiplayer gameplay, which seemed to be the most popular gameplay I put out of the game all week. I guess people really liked that and didn't really enjoy the campaign nor the zombies. I don't understand that. I thought the zombies was outstanding. If you didn't see the footage of the Shadows of Evil map yet, that is the best zombie map of all the ones I've played. It's that much fun. It's crazy. There's Cthulhu-looking tentacle things and zombies and monsters and Easter eggs and all kinds of shit. And I had tons of fun playing it with my friend Koruchado, along with a few of his friends who joined us over the past couple of days. And actually, Oblivion Ichigo, my chat mod, joined us for the past couple of sessions too. So if you haven't checked that out, but tonight I'm going to be playing my final little bit of multiplayer in that game, at least for the near future, okay? That will be uploaded tonight. Tomorrow, starting at 12:30 p.m. Pacific time, which is 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, my very first gameplay stream of Fallout 4 will begin on DSP Gaming. I'll be playing it for roughly 3 to 4 hours, depending on how long I get in there. I'll be taking a dinner break like usual to upload that first batch of videos. I'll be coming back after the dinner break and playing more. So there's going to be 2 streams of Fallout 4. I am not going to be using Stream Chat. It will be closed. I will not be using Facecam. I've decided against it. It's going to be kind of classic, me focused on the game, which is the best way to experience it. People loved when I played Until Dawn a few months ago that way, and I'm going to be doing it that way again. So I hope you'll be here for that. I understand if you're not here for that, because tons of people have said, Phil, that's great that you're playing it early, but we'd like to actually play the game for ourselves and not spoil the game for ourselves, but we will watching your playthrough after we play the game, or, after we play several hours, then we'll watch you start watching your playthrough. Great. Because I think that's how a lot of people approach my original Fallout 3 playthrough 7 years ago. As they played the game, they said, okay, now let's see what Phil did. And they would go in and jump in and follow along my playthrough after they'd gotten past that portion of the game themselves. Awesome. And if that's your strategy, sweet. I'll be honest, I'm not expecting sky-high views on this playthrough initially. I'm hoping what'll happen is this playthrough, much like my Fallout 3 playthrough, will grow organically via word of mouth. That I'm doing this kind of playthrough that's a long-form, raw, unedited game playthrough that's true to my original roots, no stream chat interaction, no face cam to distract me, just me and the game, and that's how I want it to go down. I will say this, I've said this in the other special video, but I'll say it here too. I strongly recommend this week, if you don't want to be spoiled, do not read comments on videos. Do not go into stream chat. I'm not going to enable comments on this weekend preview for the first time ever, because I know people are trying to spoil this game everywhere, okay? However, starting tomorrow, I will not be, policing comments. I'm not going to be in the stream chat, so I won't know what's going down. I strongly recommend, if you don't want to be spoiled, don't check those out. If you don't care about being spoiled, then go right ahead. I'm sure people will be more than happy to tell you all the crazy plot twists of Fallout 4 and spoil the whole game for you, okay? So that's starting tomorrow. I'm going to be playing Fallout 4 for several days. I'm hoping to play it, say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even into Thursday. And then what I want to do after playing it for several days, I may even do like I used to do, a special reactions video to let you know, after a few days, here's what I think about the game, okay? And then at that point, what I'll decide once we get later into the week, do I want to continue to just do Fallout 4 because I'm loving it so much and people are watching and loving it so much, or maybe I feel it's too much. Maybe I'm getting burnt out, because this typically happens, even for games that I'm enjoying. If I only play that particular game nonstop for an extended period of time, I can get burnt out on the game. So what I may want to do is start splitting my days and say, okay, maybe first half of the day is Fallout 3, but second half of the day, we'll go back to WWE for a few hours. First half of the day, Fallout 3. Well, now I want to do post-game content in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. There's these missions that opened up with the Queen after you beat the game, and there's this Easter egg that I never had a chance to do. I'd like to do that. Maybe I want to go back and play a little bit more zombies or a little bit more multiplayer in Call of Duty, okay? That's what I hope to do moving on and later into the week, as we move into, say, late week, weekend kind of a situation, all right? But if there could be, this really is the priority, and if this ends up being, like, an amazing fucking game and I'm so blown away, maybe I'll just keep playing it. We'll have to see. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. The best way to stay in the know about what's going on is to follow me on Twitter, @TheyCallMeDSP, where daily I put up tons of updates. I give impressions. I'll probably, if I can, I don't even know if you can do this properly, if you can post up screenshots from the game on there. I'll see if you can link. I know you can do it on PS4. I don't know if you can do it directly on Xbox 360, but I'll see if you can maybe do that kind of stuff, because I'm really just so hyped. You guys don't understand that 7 years ago when I made my Fallout 3 playthrough, I never thought it would amount to anything. I thought it was me just dicking around and having some jollies on the internet, and a few people wanted to join me for the ride. And here we are 7 years later. I live in Washington State. I do this for a living. I'm having tons of fun doing it. It's so amazing to be able to go full circle and come back to your roots and say, 7 years later, I'm still here going strong. Let's all have fun together the same way that we did 7 years ago, the first time a lot of people ever saw my stuff on YouTube and where I first got my notoriety. Let's continue on with that with Fallout 4, okay? Now, I will say this. Since I am going to be so busy with Fallout 4, understand that, some things, for example, in this very video, unfortunately, there will not be a patron crawl at the end of it, because I haven't had a chance to do it. It takes about 20 to 35 to 40 minutes sometimes to edit that in, and I haven't had a chance to do it. I've been working my ass off these past few days trying to finish up all these other games in time for Fallout 4. So things will get back to normal after this week. I know the past couple of weeks have been pretty intense and crazy. Things will get back to business as usual after this week, but we have to get... Boy, my hair, what the... I just took a shower, so I guess it's puffing up. Things will get back to usual near the end of this week. We'll be get back into a normal flow. It won't just be Fallout 4, but this week is a very special week, okay? I hope you'll join me. I really do. If not, if Fallout 4 is not your cup of tea, don't worry. There's tons. Like I said, later this week I'm going to try to play other games. Next week, of course, we've got Star Wars Battlefront. We've got the final episode of the Game of Thrones episodic game from Telltale Games. And yeah, the big elephant in the room, which I will address now as we end the week in preview. I'm fully aware that Rise of the Tomb Raider comes out this Tuesday, okay? It's an Xbox One exclusive for a year. I'll say that again, for a year. It's only going to be out on Xbox One, then it's going to come out on PlayStation 4 and PC later. I think that's insanely fucking stupid. I think that a year advance... First of all, I said this at E3 when it was announced. No one's going to play that game on PlayStation 4, right? By the time that it comes out for that console, everyone's going to know what the game was. Everyone's going to have at least seen a playthrough or heard the story or whatever. Yeah, there might be some people, oh, it's Game of the Year edition, I'll buy it for $20. No one's going to want to buy that game in a year's time when it's already been out. So why, of all the times that Microsoft could have released this game, would it come out the same week as Fallout 4? Everyone's going to be playing this game, all right? Very few, and you might be one of the few who don't care about Fallout 4. You're in the minority. Most people who care about gaming are going to be wanting to play Fallout 4 this week. And next week, quite honestly, is Star Wars Battlefront. And that's going to take over because this big Star Wars hype, the new Star Wars movie's coming, right, within about a month now. And it's going to be big hype for Star Wars Battlefront. And then you're going to head into Thanksgiving and holiday season, and there's more games, and you're not going to hear about Rise of the Tomb Raider. They completely fucked themselves with that exclusivity deal. And releasing it this week, it's the worst marketing decision I've ever fucking heard. It's in my opinion, this is worse than announcing that Rayman Legends was a Wii U exclusive, going back on that and delaying the game 7 months to make it cross-platform. And you remember how bad that game flopped at launch. I think this game is going to be even worse because they probably put more money into the development of this game, and it's probably going to be a great game. The first one was good. And it's probably going to flop because they're a bunch of fucking idiots. What a shame. What a shame. I will be playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. It just won't be anytime soon. This week's about Fallout and finishing up other stuff that I've been doing that's ongoing. Next week will be about Star Wars Battlefront, Game of Thrones, Fallout, and other stuff. The week after that, which is Thanksgiving week, I'm going to be doing a multiplayer special with viewers and patrons. And I'll also be finishing up other projects. The end of this month, it looks like we're going to be doing that Rockathon. Early December, we've got Just Cause 3. Do you see what I'm saying? We're talking potentially not even having time until mid to late December to even touch the box for Rise of the Tomb Raider. And that's a shame, but it is what it is. I will play it when I have a chance. I definitely want to play it, but it's not going to be anytime soon. I'm going to be too busy with this new stuff. So, Fallout 4 week. I surely hope you'll join me for it. Whether you're watching it live on stream, whether you're watching it on demand on YouTube, or whether you're watching it after the fact, after you play the game yourself, great. I appreciate all of that. Thank you for your ongoing support. And again, if you want additional information on my coverage of Fallout 4, how I got an advanced copy and how I got permission, I made a special video about that on DSP Gaming. Put a link to it in the video description here. Go check that out, all right? That is it for the week in preview. Short and sweet. Peace out, everyone. See you for Fallout 4 tomorrow. I'm stoked. I hope you are. See you then.